Well, around this holiday season, it's important for parents to remind their kids what the giving season really means. In the meantime, it also helps build their relationship with their kids. Joining us from the Parenting Center to discuss more is Christina Carter.
Hi.
Welcome. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so I think any mom or dad out there, we're 6 days away from Christmas. We're stressed.
Yes.
But we don't want to let that stress, the whole joy of this season is often with our kids, and we don't want to let that stress impact our relationships. So how do we do it?
Exactly, yes. There's a lot of family togetherness right now, right?
Yes, kids are off of school, you know.
Yes, exactly. So we want to have a few tools to support us through that togetherness. That's a lot. And if we want to have the tolerance and capacity to get through these holidays with peace, there's a few things we can do.
Sure.
One thing we can do is when we're starting to feel ourselves kind of feel a little tension, a little bit kind of stuffed, we can focus on communicating with feelings and needs. Focusing on feelings and needs is going to be really powerful in reducing that potential conflict.
Okay.
A lot of times we're focused on, well, he said this, she did that, you're to blame. You know, that's sort of when we get tense, that's what we do. And if we can focus on, hey, I'm feeling stressed, I need a break. Or I'm feeling angry, I need to take a walk. Something like that, along those lines, can really help reduce the potential of that further conflict that we'll have in families.
Sure, and you mentioned needs. I mean, I fell victim to it yesterday. It was past snack time.
Oh, yeah.
And because the kids are all out of school and we're all kind of off our schedules, I didn't realize, well, all of a sudden everybody's getting cranky.
Yes.
You have to pay attention to their needs and their schedule.
That's it. Yeah, it's so basic, feelings and needs.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so what else can we do to maybe get our kids to show gratitude, especially the young ones? It's a hard concept to understand at such a young age.
Yes, exactly. So I think a big focus for parents is the gifts, the toys, all of that, and that's wonderful. And kids will say that's what they want, right?
Of course.
But what goes a long way for kids is actually the intangible things. So if you're not wanting to go too big with the gifts, or if you're just wanting to switch it up a little bit, the intangible things are going to be great. So eye-level eye contact. Get on the floor and play a game with them. Doodle, draw, help them clean their room, make their favorite food, or play their favorite song. There are a lot of ways we can demonstrate that they mean so much to us and that we love them. Show them you really understand them. So I'm speaking to kind of the 5 love languages. I'm sure a lot of us have heard those.
Sure.
And that goes such a long way for kids into their adulthood.
Yeah, absolutely. The gift of time is really hard to give at this time of year.
Oh, yeah.
But as you mentioned, we do have a lot of togetherness. There is a lot of opportunity to do that.
There is.
Okay, your kid is going to open a present and it's from a family member, and they open it up and they look disappointed or do something that embarrasses you. How do you handle that in front of extended family?
Exactly, yes, that's going to happen. And that's like a real natural reaction from a child, right?
And from a parent.
Exactly. So what you can do is allow that in the moment. I understand you're disappointed. After, when things have kind of calmed down, open up a conversation and you can talk about it. So what were you expecting? Get curious. What were you expecting? And what was it about it that made you feel disappointed? What would you have liked instead? Just indulge them a little bit. We're not kind of putting a lot of shame into it. We're just sort of just allowing the space to let them explore it and move on.
And that allows you to build that relationship with them and then be able to teach them how to better react in those moments.
That's exactly right. Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Some tips for all the stressed out parents out there to keep the holidays happy.
Yes, thank you.